I got back into the UK a few days ago, long way back from Cape Town, over 9,000 miles actually, with a very long 8 hour layover in Doha. What can I say about South Africa, my first experience? First time on the African continent. It was wonderful, fantastic, experience of a lifetime, as is the case with travelling to these far-flung places in the world. Preconceptions are smashed, fantasies go up in smoke, and I'm left to deal with reality. And the reality was that people in Cape Town were very friendly, very curious, very welcoming, made me feel at home. And it's a place that's so very rich in history and culture. Naturally speaking, it's just achingly beautiful. And even though it was autumn, winter down there, the weather was lovely and warm. It was hitting 30 degrees some days. Well, except for this one day when a thick fog descended and hung around. It really was thick, like Hound of the Baskerville sort of stuff, but anyway. My fears about being attacked or mugged, they never materialised. There was a strong security presence almost everywhere. I had a great time. What else can I say? South Africa, mwah, love ya. If you've never been but you were thinking about it, maybe having a few doubts, I say do it. Go on that adventure. Enjoy. Live well. But very sadly, as I'm making my way back, sat in an airport in the Middle East, I see breaking news of an incident in Manchester. That's how it was initially reported, an incident, which is the city I had to fly back into. Well, I was kind of exhausted. I fell asleep in the chair I was sat in, and I woke up about 3 hours later. I look at the news on the big screen again, and it was then apparent that we were dealing with another terrorist attack on home soil. So we flew back into Manchester, arriving at about 1 in the afternoon on Tuesday, the attack having occurred the previous night. I've never seen such a huge queue at passport check before. It took a long time to get through. Obviously there was a lot of pissed off people and a heightened sense of worry, concern. But yeah, obviously security was everywhere. As I got on the train to take me through the city, as I made my way back towards North Wales, I didn't see a large security presence in the train stations. I didn't see that personally. If anything, it seemed like an unusually quiet day. I turned the radio on and everything was about the attack. As details were coming in, it just got more and more sickening. A disgusting mass killing targeted at kids enjoying a pop concert. It doesn't really get much lower than that, does it? So, being tired and jet lagged and coming back to this had a noticeable effect on me mentally and physically. For the past couple of weeks on vacation, I'd just sort of detached from the news, detached from current events. I was just immersing myself in this great new experience, and then this nastiness brought me out of it with a bad jolt. And thoughts turn, obviously, to everyday people who are forced to deal with this horrendous shit. But the wheels of society keep turning, our lives go on. It is true to say, though, that violence and horror can and does bring communities together. Something about the human condition. But attacks like this, they can and they will happen again, and they'll happen again and again. How we deal with it as individuals and as society may well have far-reaching consequences. I would warn people against those in the world of politics who would use such a crisis to push for changes which put certain liberties in jeopardy.